The late Queen's cousin, the Duke of Kent.
Kate became incredibly close to the Queen, the role that she was going to inherit. So I think the Queen was very mindful about preparing these young women.
We've already seen the Queen pass over quite a few of her pieces, particularly to the Duchess of Cambridge. First choice of the Queen's jewellery, it is the Princess of Wales, of course, Kate.
A royal whisper just turned into a storm. From his hospital bed, the Duke of Kent has broken decades of silence, revealing a hidden truth connected to Queen Elizabeth and a secret treasure meant for Princess Catherine. But why did he decide to speak now? And what exactly was the Queen's secret message for Catherine? Stay tuned, because this shocking reveal uncovers a side of the royals we've never seen before. A lifetime of loyalty and a hidden promise. Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, spent his whole life standing by the royal family. He was always there when duty called, but age and illness eventually made it harder for him to continue his public duties. His daughter, Lady Helen Taylor, noticed how much it was taking out of him. For decades, he carried his responsibilities quietly, never seeking attention or reward, a reflection of his old-fashioned devotion to the monarchy. Even in his later years, he continued attending ceremonial events, representing stability when younger royals stepped back.
Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle have stepped back from the royal life, from their royal duties.
As his health worsened, the Duke knew he could no longer stay silent about something he had kept to himself for many years. A message once given to him by Queen Elizabeth II. It wasn't about jewels or inheritance in the usual sense, but something far deeper, a private instruction meant for Catherine, Princess of Wales.
Kate Middleton has received a new title 3 months after being given the title of Princess of Wales by King Charles III.
This message carried meaning and trust, symbolized by a rare pink diamond necklace once linked to the late Queen's wishes for the future of the monarchy. The story has drawn attention because it reflects the values of faith, duty, and the quiet passing of royal responsibility from one generation to the next. Prince Edward and Queen Elizabeth shared more than just blood, they shared purpose. Though he was born in 1935 and never destined to be king, his loyalty made him one of the most dependable figures in the royal circle. After serving in the army, he turned completely to royal service in the mid-1970s, often stepping in for the Queen at official events across the country and abroad. His steady nature and sense of discretion earned him immense respect inside Buckingham Palace, where he became known as the quiet counselor, someone the late Queen trusted during moments of uncertainty. Their connection was one of deep understanding. He knew her struggles without needing words, and his calm presence often helped carry the weight of royal life. By 2025, as his health declined and talk of his retirement grew, the Duke realized it was time to pass on the secret the Queen had once trusted him with. The Queen's secret meant for Catherine. One quiet evening, with Catherine by his side, he shared what had been hidden for decades, a message of loyalty, faith, and the Queen's lasting hope for the woman who now represents the royal family's future. Those close to the palace said the atmosphere in the hospital room felt heavy with history, as if a chapter of the Queen's legacy was being handed over in real time. Catherine felt a wave of emotion as she listened to the Duke of Kent. What he shared wasn't just about royal responsibilities, it carried the late Queen's deep trust in her. Behind Catherine's calm and graceful image, she felt the true weight of what the Queen had once hoped for her future. To understand why the Duke kept this to himself for so long, it helps to look at his lifelong loyalty. Born into the royal family as the son of Prince George, who was King George VI's younger brother, Edward grew up surrounded by tradition and duty. Rather than stepping back, he dedicated himself to serving the crown. His time in the army taught him discipline and strength, and once he retired from military life, he focused completely on representing the royal family at public events and ceremonies. He belonged to the generation that viewed service as sacred, one that believed in quiet sacrifice rather than public praise. Over the years, the Duke became more than a relative to Queen Elizabeth. He became one of her most trusted supporters. They shared years of service, personal talks, and a quiet understanding built on mutual respect. During one of these moments, as the Queen's health began to decline, she confided in him something meant only for Catherine. It wasn't a matter of wealth or jewels, but something far more meaningful, her blessing for Catherine to guide the future of the monarchy. From the start, Queen Elizabeth had seen something special in Catherine. When she joined the royal family in 2011, the Queen admired how naturally she balanced tradition.
Her wedding day, 2 billion people, including us, will be watching Kate Middleton as she heads toward her wedding
With modern grace, seeing in her the same steady spirit the monarchy needed to move forward. The Queen often remarked in private that Catherine's calm temperament reminded her of her own early years as a young queen, quietly navigating duty, pressure, and expectation. By 89, the Duke of Kent's health had weakened after years of devoted service. His family noticed he was slower, more fragile, yet his mind and sense of duty remained sharp. In a rare moment of openness, he asked Catherine to visit him. It was a quiet and emotional meeting, one that those close to the palace believe will be remembered as a defining moment. Some insiders described it as a passing of light, the final bridge between two royal eras. As they sat together, the Duke spoke of the Queen's wisdom, her calm guidance through difficult times, and her belief in the power of steady leadership. Then he shared something few ever knew, a sealed letter from the late Queen, entrusted to him before her passing in 2022.
Buckingham Palace has announced Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II has died at the age of 96.
Inside, it was a special order, one that gave Catherine not just symbolic importance, but genuine authority within the royal household. The order allowed her powers that no Princess of Wales had been given in over a century, including the ability to grant royal endorsements to chosen companies, a privilege that could support British industries and strengthen her influence in both royal and national matters. What the Duke revealed that day wasn't just an old secret. It was the passing of responsibility, trust, and faith from one era of the monarchy to the next. The late Queen had quietly prepared for a time when Catherine would take on a larger role beside Prince William. She understood that the modern royal family would need more than tradition. It would need compassion, strong values, and thoughtful leadership to stay connected with the people. The Queen's foresight showed her awareness of how rapidly the world was changing and how vital it was for the monarchy to evolve with it. In her private decree, the Queen included something deeply symbolic, a pink diamond necklace with a long royal history. For the Duke of Kent, it represented courage, faith, and loyalty. When he handed it to Catherine, emotion filled the moment. Catherine accepted it with calm respect, fully aware that it wasn't just a piece of jewelry, but a reminder of the Queen's belief in her. The Queen's message wasn't only about power, it was about balance. She wanted Catherine to protect the emotional well-being of the royal family while still leading with strength. It echoed Princess Anne's belief that the royals must remain grounded as individuals, not just as public figures. The decree encouraged Catherine to use her voice for causes she has always cared about.
Kate Middleton gives a heartfelt speech about the mental health of children, insisting, "This is something I really do care about."
Mental health, family support, and the environment, without being limited by strict royal rules. In doing so, the Queen hoped Catherine would bring empathy into the heart of royal leadership, blending compassion with courage. Observers noticed that this private guidance felt similar to the path the Queen herself had followed, rebuilding after hardship, adapting to new times, and remaining steady through change. The Queen saw the same qualities in Catherine: kindness, determination, and quiet resilience, and wanted her to carry that spirit into the next generation of the monarchy. This message was never meant to be public. It was a personal legacy meant to guide Catherine when she needed it most. One thought stood out from the Queen's letter: family and duty are never separate, they must exist together. This was the foundation of her reign, and she hoped it would guide Catherine as well. It was, in essence, both a personal reminder and a royal command to serve with heart as much as with duty. By 2025, King Charles III formally recognized Catherine's growing influence by granting her the authority to issue royal warrants, a privilege no Princess of Wales had held in more than 100 years. Experts said this could bring major financial benefits to the country, but its real importance lay elsewhere. It placed Catherine at the center of royal planning and decision-making, giving her a stronger role in shaping how the family connects with the public and the modern world. It also subtly positioned her as the bridge between two reigns, the Queen's legacy and the era of King Charles. Inside the palace, many believe this quiet change marks the beginning of a new chapter. It's not about titles or power on paper. It's about leadership built on empathy, trust, and the belief that Catherine can help guide the monarchy toward a more meaningful future. Catherine now plays a much more active role within the royal family. She helps decide which charities receive royal attention and can even adjust how public events are organized. This is a major change, as such authority was once reserved only for the reigning monarch or a few senior royals. By giving Catherine these responsibilities, the palace is moving toward a new era where she stands not only as Prince William's partner, but as a leader in her own right, ready for her future as queen. People close to King Charles believe this move is part of his careful planning for the monarchy's future. He sees Catherine as steady, capable, and wise, qualities she proved during her health challenges in 2024.
Kate Middleton and King Charles III both announced their cancer diagnoses last year.
Her quiet strength during that time showed that she can handle both public and personal pressures, something that is vital for a modern royal. Her composure during those months reportedly strengthened the king's trust, convincing him that she could one day shoulder even greater responsibility. What makes Catherine's new role so unique is its flexibility. Unlike past royal spouses who had limited and traditional duties, she now has space to shape her position according to the monarchy's changing needs. This reflects the late Queen Elizabeth's belief that the royal family must evolve to stay relevant. Catherine can use this freedom to expand her charitable work, especially in areas close to her heart, like early childhood development. Her caring and thoughtful nature has made her one of the most admired members of the royal family. Many say she carries the same balance of duty and warmth once seen in the late Queen. By entrusting Catherine with greater responsibility, the Queen showed deep confidence in her ability to blend tradition with a modern approach, to lead with kindness while upholding the strength expected of a royal figure, the passing of the pink diamond legacy. The late Queen's presence is still deeply felt within the family, especially through the pink diamond necklace at the heart of this story. It is far more than a beautiful gem. It carries history, affection, and a sense of legacy. The necklace now belongs to Catherine, marking her growing place in the royal circle. Its story goes back to 1947, when miners in Tanzania's Mwadwi mine uncovered a rare 23.6-carat pink diamond, one of the purest stones ever found. Its rich color made it extraordinary, as pink diamonds are among the rarest in the world. The gemstone was gifted to the young Princess Elizabeth by Canadian geologist Dr. John Thorburn Williamson as a wedding present when she married Prince Philip. It was not just a symbol of luxury, but a gesture of admiration and respect, a treasure that would one day carry forward the Queen's legacy to the next generation. It represented the love and hope that people everywhere felt for the young woman who was destined to become queen. By 1953, the diamond was sent to Cartier, one of the most famous jewelers in the world, to be turned into a beautiful jonquil flower brooch. The design had a soft pink center surrounded by small, sparkling diamonds, giving it the look of a delicate flower in bloom. The Queen adored this piece and often wore it during state dinners and family gatherings, including weddings. Its gentle shine reflected her grace and elegance without being showy. Over time, there were quiet talks that she wanted something simpler. Jewelers later shared that parts of the diamond were reshaped into a necklace, one she wore not at royal events, but during private moments with her children and grandchildren. But what happened to the diamond later? Did it truly find its way to Princess Catherine? When Catherine, the Princess of Wales, learned about Queen Elizabeth II's private wish, it meant more to her than just royal tradition.
After years in the public eye, here's proof that Kate Middleton is ready to be queen.
Known for her calm strength even in challenging times, Catherine found herself deeply moved. As the Duke of Kent, frail yet noble, shared the Queen's message, Catherine's eyes welled with emotion. This wasn't merely about a priceless pink diamond necklace. It was about trust, faith, and a bond that reached beyond time. The Queen's message made it clear that she saw Catherine not just as Prince William's wife, but as a guiding figure for the future of the monarchy. Those present described the moment as heartfelt and unforgettable, a rare glimpse of emotion from someone who always carried herself with quiet composure. Catherine sat beside the Duke's bed, gently holding his hand, both offering and drawing strength. Each word he spoke seemed to link her more deeply with the Queen's memory and purpose. Nearby, Prince William watched silently, filled with pride and quiet admiration. He knew that the Queen's message, recognizing Catherine's strength, was a reflection of his grandmother's wisdom and foresight. For him, it wasn't just a touching family moment. It was a connection between the past and the future, especially as he prepared for his own role as king. The Queen's final decree and all it symbolized had a deep effect on the entire royal family. For William, it was a reminder that Catherine was not only his partner in life, but also a guiding force in shaping their children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, into the next generation of royals. Those present later shared that William and Catherine exchanged a quiet, meaningful look, filled with understanding, gratitude, and shared purpose. Even King Charles, who was dealing with health issues in 2024, found comfort in his mother's message. He saw it as support for his goal of creating a more modern and focused monarchy. By giving Catherine a more central role, he believed the institution would be stronger in facing both personal challenges and public expectations. His decision to let her issue royal warrants, a rare and important privilege, gave her real influence beyond ceremony. Her choices could shape trends in British business, fashion, and culture, with her endorsement having a noticeable effect on industries and major partnerships. The Queen's decree also reached beyond the immediate family. Princess Anne, respected for her dedication and practical approach, was said to have quietly approved of the decision. It reminded her of past talks with their mother about the importance of evolving with the times. To Anne, empowering Catherine was simply the next step forward for the monarchy. The Duke of Kent's own family felt its weight too. His daughter, Lady Helen Taylor, shared how at peace her father felt after carrying out this final duty to the Queen, something he saw as a lifelong promise fulfilled. Even younger royals like Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie understood the importance of what had happened. Now, with the Queen's message made public and the treasured necklace officially passed to Catherine, the Princess of Wales stood at a turning point. Catherine's rise and the future of the crown. The decree didn't just honor her, it marked her as a key figure in shaping the royal family's future. What would it truly mean for Catherine and the crown moving forward? Let's look deeper into this turning point. The Royal Continuity Decree marks a fresh start for the royal family, placing Catherine, the Princess of Wales, in a leading position for the years ahead. Much like the late Queen Elizabeth II, she is expected to guide and support the younger royals, helping them remain confident and connected with the public. The pink diamond necklace she received is more than an heirloom. It carries a deep meaning. It represents Catherine's journey from being new to royal life to becoming a central figure shaping its future. The necklace also bridges generations, symbolizing the Queen's lasting influence and the path forward for the monarchy. Many are waiting for the day Catherine wears it at an important royal event, as it will mark her new role beside Prince William. Catherine's efforts continue to focus on causes that bring real change, such as mental health awareness, children's early development, and protecting nature. These areas mirror the late Queen's hope for a modern, caring, and thoughtful royal family. She is also working on improving royal approvals and promoting responsible and fair brands, making the monarchy more in touch with today's values. This decree places Catherine not just as William's partner, but as his equal, someone ready to blend long-held royal customs with fresh, practical ideas. King Charles sees her as a grounding presence, offering both strength and understanding as the royal family steps into a new era. Catherine's quiet strength is shaping not only her children's future, but also the path for the next generation of royal women. Even senior royals, including Princess Anne, recognize that her journey marks the beginning of something new for the monarchy, a balance of grace, empathy, and modern leadership. So, what are your thoughts on this powerful turn in royal history and the Duke of Kent's heartfelt revelation? Share your views in the comments below, because the story of the crown is still being written.